Mellow family.
And Salama.
Welcome back to Stepping Stones to Home. So, guys, today what we're going to be talking about, as you guys have heard, there's a lot going on in Burkina Faso. You guys have seen some things over the last few weeks about there was a group through ADDI and the Diaspora that was offered a chance at citizenship there in Burkina Faso. However, there was a lot of things coming out, that was hearsay. So we actually know a couple that was and is a part of that. So
I actually know a few people
a few people, yeah. What we do know from the beginning is the ADDI and the Diaspora was working with the Honorable President of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, and he signed off on the Diaspora coming to Burkina Faso and getting citizenship. However, he is a man of his word. When he took over there in that country, he said he wanted democracy to be real there. And when he placed it before the parliament there, the parliament said, listen, we're not ready for that yet. To be able, we don't have this ability to offer that yet. But so they denied it. But what they did say is what we will do is we will give permanent residency. Now, I'm going to let my wife talk about how hard it is to get permanent residency somewhere.
The reason why we're going to talk about this is because we heard a lot of people were complaining about not getting citizenship. A lot of our people were very upset about not getting citizenship and felt like it was a lie, they were taken advantage of. And here's the thing. Many of these people have not been on the continent, if any at all.
Right.
Some of them may have visited, but just to visit, not to live.
And the visit and living on the continent is two
completely different things. I think it is ridiculous, I'm gonna just be honest, to get upset about not obtaining citizenship when you're being offered permanent residency. Let me tell y'all, y'all don't even understand how hard it is
to get regular
residency. Get residency for 2 years on the continent. It is ridiculously difficult.
The red tape, the jumping hoop.
The things that you have to go through. I'm not saying that you don't get it, but it's just a lot that you have to go to just to obtain 2 years. And then some of the countries, ones we know of specifically, you can apply, but they take you through so much. By the time you actually get your residency, it has eaten up a whole year because they go from the time that you have applied for your residency. So in actuality, you actually get 1 year or whatever it is. They deduct that time between the time you apply and the time they actually grant it to you. So that time is deducted. So most people don't even end up with a full 2 years in some of these countries, just to let you know. And then you have to go right back after a year, maybe a year and some change, and do the whole thing all over again. It is quite ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is really difficult for us to get residency. And I'm not just talking about diaspora. I'm talking about any African person going to one of these other African countries to obtain residency. It's very hard. So if you have a country here on the continent offering permanent residency where you don't have to go through that stuff, it is a blessing from the Most High.
Hallelujah.
You need to be counting your blessings because many of us, we are waiting for the opportunity to be able to actually apply for permanent residency. Right. Most countries, you have to be there for a certain amount of time before you can even get permanent residency.
Most of the places, you have to be there at least 10 years and prove that you have been a benefit to the country.
So I think it is a wonderful thing that Burkina Faso is doing, offering the permanent residency to diaspora. There are so many diaspora that desire to leave the Western nations. And I'm not just talking about the US, I'm talking about the islands, because people that are among this group, just like the ones that were among the group that went to Ghana, came from all over. They
Right.
came from the islands, they came from the US, they came from Europe,
Canada, all of it.
right. So many of our people want to come back home, and it's very few places that are opening their doors to us. And so when you have the opportunity to go and, like I said, to get permanent residency, your first time, you need to be counting your blessings. I get it. You want to be a citizen. I understand most of us want citizenship somewhere. But unless you plan on voting and stuff like that, which most of us don't even vote. So I'm just being honest. They're giving you residency, permanent residency. They're giving you the right to actually have land, to build your houses, to start your businesses and stuff. I don't understand what the complaint is.
Right, you have all the rights of a citizen with this permanent residency that they're offering in Burkina Faso, except for you can't vote, but you can do everything else. You can get your driver's license there. You can buy a house there. Mm-hmm. Hey, if you're a single man or woman, you get married. Right. You know, your kids, they can go to school there. You can go to school there. You can start a business there.
Right. So it's a wonderful thing to me that is happening. And it's not like Benin and other places where you have to actually show that your roots actually lead to that place.
Right.
It is whoever is of African descent, they are giving them the opportunity to come there and to have residency.
Right. And I just want to say this. Think about the 12 spies. Someone had to go spy out the land. So this first group, because you had to be a part of this first group to get this opportunity. Mm-hmm. This first group, they could be the ones where they are the ones who prove to Burkina Faso that, hey, you can do this. Yeah. And the next group that they allow in, everybody gets citizenship. That's a possibility. You never know what the Most High is doing.
Right.
But the doors have been opened for his people to come back to the continent.
Right. We're praying for more doors to be open.
Different countries.
Honestly, all of us can't fit in one country.
Right.
So, but we need more doors to be open. But for the ones that are part of this first group, congratulations to you all.
Yes.
And we have heard that there have been some things, some schedule changes and everything. Y'all, listen, be encouraged. This is the continent. Ain't nobody rushing for nobody, okay? This is a normal thing. I don't want you to think that it is just the country. They're not doing things right. Y'all ever heard of Costa Rica? What it's called?
Yeah.
Tiki time?
Yeah. No. Let's just say it like how we say it in America.
BPT.
Black people time.
So
it originated
here. We understand now why we are the way that we are in the West with BPT, because that's how our people are. So don't get upset. Be patient. You know, if there are some schedule changes, it's okay. Remember, at the end of this, you're getting permanent residency.
Right.
So it is okay. Just go with it and be praying. Be praying to the Father that everything continues to work out, that everything that you all were told you would get as far as residency will be. And just enjoy your time there. Enjoy learning the people. Enjoy learning the local language. I ain't telling you to go and just be embracing French like that, but learn some of the local languages, from the tribes and things like that. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy your time there, no matter if something does change or,
right.
The light at the end of the tunnel is right there. So keep your eyes on it.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize, because our people built America. Everything that you see, our people built in America. Even though we will never be given credit for what our people did in America, the way we helped to build it. Mm-hmm. The opportunity is for those who have been given the opportunity of permanent residency in Burkina to build there. Yeah. And to be a light, to be an example to the other countries of, hey, Let's call our brothers and sisters from around the world, not just the African Americans, not just the Afro Caribbean, not just the Afro Brazilian, the Afro Canadians, but call them all home, back to the continent. Let's build together.
Yes.
Let's look. This is the Most High's land. We all have to come together, and He's doing it.
Right. And not just the Americas. This is something that we were told, and I didn't know the history of the UK and how the Caribbean people were called to actually build the UK.
Right.
They built the UK, still our people.
Right.
So we, for as long as we have existed as a people, we have been builders, we have been people in agriculture, we have been brilliant minds, engineers to figure out to solve whatever problem there is. And that's why they've utilized our people. We have been strong, resilient people who can withstand the heat.
Right.
In more than one way. I don't mean just the sun. And we have been able to put our heads together
and succeed.
And so if we were able to do that for all of these European nations who consider themselves first world, we can come back home and do the same thing for our land.
Right.
So y'all be patient, y'all be encouraged. And for everybody who, maybe weren't thinking about the benefit of still having permanent residency, y'all think about that. Y'all stop being so quick to get upset and to talk about people who trying to help y'all. Because I get it, some people have gone through some stuff, and I've heard stuff about ADDI this and ADDI that. I don't know the people like that.
Wasn't a part of that.
I wasn't part of it. But if they're doing this, then give credit when credit is due.
Right.
Be appreciative of the group actually doing this.
Right, because they're on the ground right now meeting with officials there.
We've been getting pictures and updates and everything. So it's been a blessing to see because, my husband and I, we've been here just about 5 years and
Can you believe it?
We long to have permanent residency.
Right.
Do I want citizenship? Like I said earlier, absolutely. But if I could get permanent residency, I would be fine.
Right. How they said, I'll be over the moon.
I'd be fine. So, just wanted to get up here and on here and congratulate those who have gone through the process, who are still going through it, and will be getting their residency. Y'all are inspiring us, Burkina Faso. You're inspiring many other countries. Y'all are the forerunners for this, and I do believe, and I say the forerunners for this because I know Ghana did it, but y'all did it differently.
Right.
And there are some things that you all are offering that weren't offered during the year of return.
Right.
And so I appreciate what y'all are doing for the diaspora. We really thank y'all. And for those who are, like I said, a part of the group, y'all encourage our brothers and sisters. Keep your eyes on the prize.
Right. So, as always, family, thank you for watching this video. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And please hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time one of our videos comes on. And if you'd like to support what we are doing here at Stepping Stones of Home, you can support us through Cash App, or you become a part of our Repat family and become a Patreon member. Now, listen, if you want to contact us for us to answer any questions you might have about coming to the continent, please email us. You'll find our email, steppingstones2home@gmail, down in our description box. Please email us and we can set up a free consultation. Like we tell everybody, we do not charge for our consultations. If you would like to be a blessing to us for the consultation that we do with you and your family, you are welcome to. You can do it through Cash App or PayPal. So listen, guys, thank you and shalom.